Hey guys, it's Hannah and welcome to the Dyslexic Reader and welcome to a kind of booktube discussion video. Today I wanted to talk about how reading tastes change and whether or not that's really accepted in the booktube community. Now I have only been on booktube for a little over a year, but there are many people on booktube, especially the bigger booktubers, who have been at it for 4 or 5 more years. And a lot of them are now young adults but started as teenagers loving YA, and now they're kind of growing out of that, and I feel like booktube doesn't necessarily encourage us to change our reading tastes. I feel like once we kind of make our channel and get slightly established, then we're branded as a mystery channel, a middle grade channel, a fantasy channel, a horror channel, a YA, urban fantasy channel, whatever all those genres are that I'm not au fait with. I feel like channels and people kind of get branded as those sorts of readers, and that can be a good thing because you can find people who are interested in what you're interested in to watch and talk to and relate to and make friends with. It helps people find your channel, and it helps your channel find the right subscribers. But I feel like once people get labelled, they find it very hard to break free, and almost as if they are letting their subscribers, their friends, down if they kind of divert away from those kind of books. I feel there's a lot of pressure in booktubes to read the books we should be reading, the new releases. And I think that it's one of the very few, in my opinion, downsides of booktube. Now, there are people like myself who don't care. Like, I would rather read something that was published ages ago that I can pick up in my charity shop for 50p and love or hate and just donate back either way when I'm done with it. But as some people, I especially think younger people and people who are more what's the word I'm looking for? Not invested in their subscriber count, and they don't care more about their subscribers, but I'm doing this. So I want people to watch my videos, I want subscribers, I want to interact with people, but I'm not doing this to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm not doing this to become a YouTuber, and I think some people have that higher up in their priority scale of why they do YouTube, and that is completely fine. Just for me, it's not the case, but I feel like those people who are trying to grow their channel, that's up there on what they're trying to do, feel pressured into making the videos that they should be making and reading the books they should be reading, and that kind of plays into the once you're branded, that's who you are. My reading tastes have changed a lot over the time that I've been watching and also creating on booktube. I started out reading mostly middle grade books and mostly mystery books. I still love those books, but times have changed. I've been exposed to a lot more literature since being on booktube. I've got a lot more recommendations, personalised and general recommendations from watching other people's videos. I have felt motivated to try more things to try and broaden my reading horizon. I have gained a new confidence in my reading. I think that a lot of the time I read middle grade books because that's what I felt confident in. I knew I could complete them, I knew I could understand the words, and I knew it wouldn't take me too long because of my dyslexia. But I feel like this channel has given me the confidence in trying things in readathons and stuff. They've pushed me out of my comfort zone. I've actually found some new things I like. I found more confidence in myself and allowing myself to tackle books. And at the minute, I'm on an adult fantasy kick. Last week, I read the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy when I was off work. I'm currently almost finished the first book in the Mistborn trilogy. And I'm really enjoying adult fantasy right now. So if you have recommendations, please leave them down below. Preferably slightly older series where all the books are out and there's a good chance they'll be in my library, because then I can go and blitz them all. But I feel like I have really changed as a reader. I have read some poetry, I've read some literary fiction over the years, I've read some paranormal stuff. Stuff that I would never have picked up on my own, but as I said, I've gained confidence and recommendations. I have found new platforms. I didn't know Goodreads existed before I started Booktube. I always used my library, but I went to the library, went to the middle grade section and looked around. Now I check the whole library. I read not as much as I would like, but a good bit of non-fiction. I search my library catalogue, put things on hold. I've been utilising their ebooks, and I just think all around my reading has grown and changed, and we don't expect people to stay the same people. Life happens, people change, especially with these younger booktubers who are maybe starting when they're 15, 16. Do we expect them to be the same people when they're 21? No, we don't. So why should we be expecting them to read the exact same books? I think that's one thing that Booktube could improve on, is encouraging change and growth in reading habits. And I know that not everyone feels kind of constricted by this, but it was definitely something that I seem to have noticed. And I've noticed myself changing, and I was a bit self-conscious at the start because I was like, but I, kind of put myself out as like a middle grade, mostly reading channel, especially mysteries. And I haven't read a middle grade mystery, hardly, maybe one or two for the whole year so far. And I felt conscious at the start of like I wasn't giving people what they wanted because they subscribed to me, because they wanted to see a certain type of content, and I wasn't reading those books anymore. But as I said, Booktube has really been great for me when it comes to confidence, and it is something that I've just learned to shrug off. I don't have any grand solutions to this. It's just something that I noticed. I wondered if you guys have noticed it too, and I just wanted to have a discussion down in the comments with have you noticed this in Booktube? Have you felt it? Have you kind of felt it, but like me, gotten over it? Maybe tips for how other people can get that they can read them in the comments. And that's pretty much it. I hope you're all happy, I hope you're all healthy, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.